Today I'm grooming a Pomeranian. She is my 8 o'clock dog, and I'm going to start her grooming with a bath.
Now that I have her wet and her shampoo on, I'm going to go ahead and comb through her eye boogers with this human head lice comb. You can use a flea comb too. But once you get this wet, you can clean out the corners of the eyes. A lot of dogs get hard, crusty eye boogers in the corners of their eyes, and it can be a challenge to get out. It's never recommended to shave down a Pomeranian, and she has been shaved in the past. So you'll notice she has a lot of bald spots. Pomeranians are not meant to be shaved down, and if you do have them shaved down, they can end up with a lot of skin problems, and their hair might take years to grow back right. So right now I'm just removing the undercoat. I'm brushing her with an undercoat rake with the conditioner on, just to loosen up all the undercoat, so when I blow dry her and brush her, it'll be a lot easier to get out.
I'm going to wrap her up in a towel. I have another dog I have to wash real fast, then I'll finish drying her on the table. She is very wound up this morning. I'm trying to just dry her face off real quick, but she's an old dog. She probably doesn't want her mouth touched. A lot of them don't. Okay. My Basset Hound puppies are in here this morning. They're 7 months old. That's Tater, and that's Dill. They both have really bad allergies, and I took them to the vet last week, and they didn't even give them anything, so they're still scratching. $500 later. They gave them an antibiotic that gave them really bad diarrhea, and they couldn't even take, and I don't know why they had antibiotics for allergies, but I'm out of money, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Anyway, back to work. I'm going to spray on some conditioner before I brush her out. I have a fan going to help her dry as we go. In case you're wondering why her hair is blowing around. Notice that she hardly has any hair left on her back end. That's from being shaved down before.
In some spots it just didn't grow back. So her hair looks a little choppy. That's just because she's got some really thin spots in her undercoat that haven't grown back yet. I'm taking my number 7 skip tooth blade and just skimming off the scraggly hairs on her back end. Her mother doesn't want her short, she just wants her neatened up. I'm shaving out her belly with a 10 blade. My puppies are being very good. I'm going to let them stay in as long as they behave, but once they start getting under my feet, I'm going to kick them out back. As you can see, her tail hair is very thin also. She may have had her tail shaved in the past at another groomer's. She hasn't come here her whole life, so I really have no idea how often she's been shaved. But obviously she's been shaved. I mean, sometimes that's all you can do if their hair is matted. Pomeranians are hard to take care of. It's a lot of brushing. You have to brush correctly, and if their hair gets matted, you might have to shave them and start over. I'm using my thinning shears to neaten up her outer coat. Pomeranian's feet get pretty hairy, so remember I already shaved out the pads of the feet, and now I'm just trimming up between her toes. She's also getting her nails cut while she's here today. You know, it's funny. Her mother cannot brush her. She said she tried to brush her the other day and she bit her. And this dog is amazing here. She's probably, I'm going to say 12-ish, 11 or 12. She's an older dog, but she did great. A lot of people don't even think that Pomeranians need their faces combed. Like right now, I'm using this comb to get out the eye boogers, more eye boogers, even more after the bath. But I'm also using it just to comb her face and fluff it up because the undercoat gets stuck in her face hair too. Once you comb out a Pomeranian's face, you can really see a difference, and it's really fluffy. I'm using my curved chunkers to trim up the sides of her face. And now I'm skimming her chest with my 7 skip tooth blade to get off all the scraggly hairs. And her mother likes her chest a little shorter because it does get really puffy. So I'm just skimming it down a little bit. I'm getting water and a cotton ball, and I'm wiping out the corners of her eyes because they're still a little bit dirty in here. And I'm trimming out the little hairs that are sticking out of the corners. And now it's time to play dress up. I found these headbands on clearance at Walmart, and I thought, wouldn't they be cute for a dog's photo shoot? All the bandanas I use are made by hand. She's got a little neon floral bandana and her pretty white bow. How cute is this dog?